Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So as we know, Dollar Tree has increased prices, is continuing to increase prices, and a lot of us are not happy about it. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of you, and I know a lot of you are looking elsewhere other than Dollar Tree to find super affordable items, with Dollar General and Walmart being some of the big ones. And while I do understand you can find a lot of comparable items at a cheaper price point at some of these other stores, I'm trying really hard not to be too hard on the Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree still has many perks and is still gonna be a worthwhile place to go for a lot of things. So today I'm gonna be sharing 20 items that I will still most likely be purchasing once the price hikes really take effect this year. So like I said in a previous video, this affects all of us. So it's definitely something we should continue to talk about as we kind of navigate through this. And while there are some items that I do agree are probably not going to be worth it, and that there's something you can pick up maybe at your next grocery store trip, these 20 items are things I will still buy at the $1.50 price point, and possibly even $1.75. So we have a lot to talk about today. Thank you so much for my returning Dollar Divas for joining for another video, and welcome to anyone that has just decided to become part of our community here on YouTube. So like I said, we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So as a lot of you that have been with me know, I pride myself on being a bargain makeup and beauty channel, first and foremost. So I'm gonna start there. I will still be buying a lot of makeup from the Dollar Tree. And there's two reasons I do it. A, because they've got some really nice products for super cheap, cheaper than you're gonna find just about anywhere. And unlike anyone else, I don't mind a good high-end product or something from the drugstore, but if I don't have to spend more than $1, $1.25, or $1.50 for something that's really great, I'm not going to. And at the drugstore, it's really hard to find something $3 and under. I have tried. $3 is about as cheap you're gonna get for 99.9% of products. So if I can find something even at $1.75 that is really good at Dollar Tree, I'm still gonna continue to buy it. So I'm gonna still continue to look and see what is coming out at the Dollar Tree. Some of these products include the LA Colors liquid eyeshadows. I love those. I would still buy those at $1.50 or even $1.75. LA Colors matte bronzer is one of my favorites. Their blushes, a lot of Ioni products, eyebrow products, eyelashes, and of course the brand name items that kind of roll in from other stores, you know, your hard candy, which we don't see much anymore, or your L'Oreal or anything like that. I'm still gonna buy those brand name things and try them out and see if I don't find some gems. Also the Be Pure Charlotte Tilbury dupes, the blush, the highlighter, and the bronzers. And then B, it's to test out new makeup for you all. As many people that say they're not gonna be shopping at Dollar Tree anymore, there's still gonna be so many people that are, so I will still continue to buy new makeup. That way I can test it out for you all and let you know what is worth your $1.50 or your $1.75. So makeup is still gonna be something that I purchase at Dollar Tree. So don't worry about that in the future of my channel, at least for the foreseeable future. Then the next one here are the Yardley wipes. Now hear me out on this. I had some Dollar Divas tell me here recently, you can find the Yardley wipes for $1 at Dollar General. So needless to say, if I go into a Dollar General, now granted I live in the South, so we have a Dollar General just about everywhere, but you probably wouldn't believe that I really don't have one that's really conveniently located to me. And the one that is normally a pigsty, so I don't go into it. And so for me to go to like a really nice Dollar General, I have to kind of go out of my way a little bit, so I just don't find myself there very much. But if I'm at Dollar Tree and they have them for $1.50, I frequent Dollar Tree a lot. So, you know, I don't want to do too much driving, you know, because gas isn't cheap either, and also the wear and tear on my car. I'm not a big... One thing about me is I'm not someone that really drives around very much to try to find the best deal. I will try to find the best deal. Like I've got my stores that I like, that I like to shop at. And then I will try to find the best deal within that store. That's just how I shop. So I think overall I will still continue to pick these up at Dollar Tree because I do feel like they are worth $1.50. So even though they're a little bit more expensive, for me personally, they're still a worthwhile product at that price. But of course, if I'm in a Dollar General and I see them, I'm gonna stock up there. But I'm probably not gonna be going out of my way to buy them at Dollar General, even to save 25 or 50 cents. You know, and you'll see a lot of these items are staple items of mine, including this one right here, safety swabs. So I kind of did a little bit of research, and it seems that kind of no matter where you go, like CVS, Like my CVS has an 80 count of these, and it's usually buy one, get one half off, which levels up to about $1.72, I believe. And then Walmart seems to have them for like $1.48 for an 80 count as well. So at $1.50 or $1.75, I mean, if I'm at CVS and I'm buying a bunch of other things and I've got a bunch of coupons, I will probably pick them up at CVS, and I have done that before. Or if I'm grocery shopping with my husband and I think I need safety swabs, I might pick some up there. But generally speaking, those are one of the things I kind of buy on my own when I'm doing my own personal shopping, and I go to Dollar Tree a lot. So for me, an 80 count box of safety swabs is still going to be worth it at $1.50. Even $1.75 for me personally. Then again, another couple staples of mine from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna lump these two things together because they're dishwashing items, are dishwashing gloves and a pots and pan brush. I talked about both of these items in a recent video where I compared Walmart to Dollar Tree. I know Vivian Tries just put out a video where she found a lot of items that were cheaper at Walmart than at Dollar Tree. And I respect that so much, and I mean, she's totally right. But there is still a lot of stuff that is at Dollar Tree that is cheaper or close to Walmart, and you don't have to go to Walmart. I know some people, that is some people's sentiment on here, not everybody's, but some. And dishwashing gloves and a pots and pans brush are one of those things that when they go up to $1.50, I will still pick them up when I go to Dollar Tree. Even $1.75. You guys, like, I replace my dish brush maybe once a year. So for me personally, an extra 25 or 50 cents for that particular item, I don't mind, because I don't go through something like that very much. Now, if I can get it for $1.75 versus $5, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna wanna save a couple of dollars if I can. But as far as, 25 cents, not so much. And then dishwashing gloves, these are gonna have to kind of go up a little bit more for me to not want to buy them at Dollar Tree, and for them to be an item that I don't personally just buy on my outings for the household. And it's going to take a little bit more for them to be something that I would put on the grocery list to get at Walmart at a cheaper price. But the price at Dollar Tree is still going to have to go up quite a bit more for them to be cheaper. So this is just still going to be one of those items that at $1.50 or even $1.75, I'm going to get these things at Dollar Tree. And as well as oven mitts. Again, I probably replace some of mine like once a year or so, maybe once every couple years, really and truly. And sometimes I just add a couple new ones to the mix and throw away my couple worst ones, and then I've got 4 or 5 kind of in the mix. At $1.50, I look at it as you get 2 for $3, and to me that's just still a really good deal. And so yeah, oven mitts are still something. And I've tried fancier ones, I've tried silicone, I've tried all these different ones, and I just don't see much of a quality difference. Some items are something that I do want to spend more on. I do want a $20 item for certain things versus something that costs $1.50. Oven mitts aren't one of those things for me personally. So yeah, these are still going to be something that I purchase at Dollar Tree. And then here's another category, hair accessories. This one here is split for me because hair accessories is a broad category. You know what I mean? So recently I've gone blonde, and something I've noticed every time I go from being blonde to being brunette, I end up giving all of my blonde bobby pins away because I feel like, oh, I'm never going to be blonde again. But here I am, a blonde, and all of my bobby pins are dark. So Dollar Tree sells really nice bobby pins. You can get them, I think, in black and then like a coppery brown kind of shade. They don't have blonde, you guys, which is crazy. So the next time I buy bobby pins, I'm going to buy them at Walmart or CVS. So for me, that's not even going to be a price thing. If I want blonde bobby pins, I'm going to go somewhere other than Dollar Tree. So bobby pins will be something that I do buy somewhere else. But as far as other hair accessories, unless there's something that I see in CVS or Walmart or Ulta that I have to have that I can't find at Dollar Tree, like a specific headband or a specific something, I don't really wear many hair accessories anymore other than bobby pins, straight pins, and like hair ties, the occasional little clip. But generally I find that those things, you can find some of the cutest things at Dollar Tree and you don't have to spend all that money. So kind of generally overall, unless there's something super special that I want, and like I said, I don't even tend to wear those things anymore, Dollar Tree is still gonna kind of be where I go to for hair elastics and different types of hair accessories, whether they're kind of more tactical and practical or there's something that's really, really cute. So overall, hair accessories are still something I will purchase at the Dollar Tree. And this last couple weeks, so I've been going to Dollar Tree a lot in the last couple weeks because I've been on the hunt for all that new makeup I keep seeing. Still no luck yet. But I mentioned, I don't know, a while back that I like to buy those moisture absorbers from Dollar Tree, and I like to buy them for my mom to have in her bathroom because the apartment she lives in doesn't have a fan in it, so it gets very humid in there. So I like her to have a moisture absorber in there. So I've got 3 Dollar Trees in the area, and the last couple weeks they have not had any of these. I stocked up for my mom a couple times this year, and I really wish I bought her more because right now I can't currently find them. But again, this is something that is at least twice the price at Walmart and other stores. And again, I just like refuse. I just absolutely refuse to spend double. So this is something that is going to have to wait until I can find them at Dollar Tree. So yeah, moisture absorbers are something that unless I was in like a dire way or just need, and my mom goes through a lot of them. She goes through a lot of them. I don't want to be buying her a $3 or $4 thing like every single week. I know that sounds like super petty, but like I don't. And like I said, hers doesn't really last a month, especially right now. So it's like just gonna like have to wait until I can find them at $1.50 or $1.25, whatever they'll be when they come back. I think our cleaning stuff might be $1.50 right now. So yeah, moisture absorbers are one of those things that, like I said, unless it's like a one-off special thing that I need to use it for, where I don't mind spending maybe $3 or $4. For this particular usage that I have, this is something that I only want to buy at the Dollar Tree. And then these are some kind of like fun items, the next couple things on the list. So I just like, I'm not gonna let these price increases like completely steal my joy away from, this earring like keeps turning around and I'm so annoyed. Like I'm not gonna let these price increases completely take away the fact that I do love to shop at Dollar Tree. I mean, I do miss when everything was $1, but I still think it's a fun store to shop in. I do. And there's some fun areas of the store. 2 specifically being where you have all your stationery, like your pens, your pencils, your notebooks, things like that. And I think, and they have so many cute designs, and I know you might be able to get some of the stuff cheaper at Walmart. Some of it, not all of it. Overall, if you bought a bunch of stuff in, I think in the stationery aisle at Dollar Tree, you're gonna end up cheaper than Walmart. Because you're gonna find something at Walmart that costs $6 or $7, and it's gonna kind of cancel it out. You know what I'm saying? But if everything is $1.25 or $1.50, you can buy a bunch of things, and you kind of know what you're gonna get. You know? So those kinds of things. When I want like a little notebook or something like that, if I don't impulsively buy it in the checkout line at Marshall's, which is very likely to happen, I'm gonna still continue to get them at Dollar Tree, as well as fun socks. So again, this was one of those items that I mentioned in that Walmart versus Dollar Tree video. You can find a lot of cute socks that come in multi-packs at Walmart. But like I said in that video, Dollar Tree, just even like the worst Dollar Trees I have ever seen, has always had like a really good like sock aisle. Even in a limited sense, there's always so many cute designs. There's always something I've never seen before, totally random. And I think either for yourself or for like a gift for someone, $1.25 or even $1.50 to get like one pair of something, like something, even $1.75. So I live in a tourist area, and we've got literally stores that do nothing but sell like crazy socks. And the prices of these socks are pretty outrageous. Like I'm talking like $7, $8, $12 a pair. When you can go to Dollar Tree and find socks with ramen noodles or something crazy like that. So for me, Dollar Tree is it as far as these like crazy fun socks go. I think I will always buy them at Dollar Tree. So then this category here is a little controversial because I think the first time I ever saw something go from $1.25 to $1.75, I was in Wilmington Island, Georgia, and which is right next to Savannah. And they had a Dollar Tree that had like a case of drinks, and the drinks were $1.75. I think a lot of our snacks here are still $1.25, like a lot of our food items. There are some displays that have like big bags of chips that are obviously like $3 or $5. But generally speaking, our snacks are still $1.25. And I think that's really good if what you want to get is like a bag of gummy candy, like Sour Patch Kids. Like I'm a sucker for like gummy candies. And Dollar Tree has some really, really, really great ones. They've got like all the different flavors of Sour Patch Kids, which I love. And things like that. You know, and when you go to like a convenience store or like a CVS, even a grocery store, you can't really find like smaller bags of things, and sometimes you don't want a whole like big giant bag. So for me to get some of these little bags of gummy candies for $1.25 or $1.50 is still always gonna just like hit right, you know? Something I can have in the car, just something on like an impulse, or something to bring on a trip. I'm still gonna get these things. Now granted, I'm gonna impulsively buy these things somewhere else too at times because I'm human. But generally speaking, if I'm at Dollar Tree, I'm gonna not buy them at Dollar Tree if that's what I want. And then still another thing I'm gonna be a sucker for at Dollar Tree, because I know if I go to Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, around the holidays, around fall and Christmas, y'all, I'm gonna spend more money in this department than I ever should. So I know at Dollar Tree, I can't go wrong. I can't do that much damage. And I'm talking about decor. Not like regular decor. I'm talking like Christmas decor, fall decor. Now, I don't really need any fall decor. I'm kind of done with what I need from Dollar Tree or any store for that matter as far as fall decor. But sometimes I change the color scheme of my Christmas tree, and I will always have, like, you know, those Christmas balls on my tree. But if I need a different color scheme, I'm gonna go see what Dollar Tree has, and I'm gonna get those long tubes of the different sizes of Christmas balls with the different finishes, the matte, the glitter, the shiny. And so, yeah, just because I know if I go somewhere else, unless I'm getting something heavily discounted after the holidays, I know I can get out of the Dollar Tree spending less than $10, which is not going to be the case if I'm somewhere else. And then if I am at one of those stores like a Hobby Lobby or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, if I go in there to try to find Christmas, like those Christmas balls, I'm going to get sucked in by all the other decor. And sometimes I really do have to actually stay away. So if I decide to change up my Christmas tree this year or decide that I need more of one color than another, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree to pick these things up for sure, for my own safety and well-being. And then this category here, if I want like a reusable bag for something, and I'm not talking about a grocery bag, because I know you can get like Walmart reusable grocery bags for like 75 cents. Now granted, those have gone up 50% since the last time my husband and I purchased those. But still, they're 75 cents. So in the Walmart bags, they have the little loop on them so you can put them on like where the other bags are and it holds it open. So I would still buy those at Walmart because they are cheaper. But my husband and I, for our groceries, we've switched to like those thermal bags. So that's what we will be buying if we repurchase any more like grocery bags for the future. They'll all be like the hot cold bags, which we'll have to get at like Walmart or something like that for, probably $3, $4, $5 a piece. But what I'm talking about is just if I just want like a cute bag to carry like a change of clothes and some items, just something, I will still get these at Dollar Tree for $1.50. I think these little reusable tote bags, and I've got several of them in my house. I don't actually have to really buy any anytime soon, but they also make great gift bags too. If you find one that's really cute, instead of buying one that you would throw away, put some items in one of these. And I still think, and I don't know if these are going to go up to $1.50 or not, but I still think $1.25, $1.50, there's so many cute styles and sizes and different textures of these bags, and I'm always going to be intrigued by them at Dollar Tree. And then another thing I'm still going to get at Dollar Tree, because I just like the idea of being able to buy single items and being able to just buy what I need. So even at $1.50, these are still worth it to me, and I'm talking about glassware. If I need a couple of mason jar cups or a couple of wine glasses, a couple of coffee mugs, I'm going to just still go to the Dollar Tree. Unless I happen to be at Walmart or something like that, and I'm like, I need a couple of glasses, I'm gonna go see what they have. But like I said, I frequent Dollar Tree so much. Also too, I have to add, by the way, that when me and my husband do go to Walmart, oftentimes we're going to a neighborhood market, which, if you've been to one of those, they don't have all the stuff that a regular Walmart has. So we really just don't end up at the regular Walmart very much. So if it's like, oh, we have an extra couple people coming over for margaritas and I need 2 extra margarita glasses, I'm just going to go to Dollar Tree while I'm there or make a little special trip because I enjoy going so much and pick up 2 for $3. You know what I'm saying? So glassware is definitely still something I'm going to be getting at Dollar Tree, as well as those long lighters, because in my research, you still really can't avoid paying at least double anywhere else. So even at $1.50 or even at $1.75, I'm still going to buy those long lighters, and I keep at least 3 or 4 active in my house at all times in different places. And I find that they last a long time. They don't have the child-proof thing on them, which I don't need because I don't have small children in the house. So these are still for a long time going to be something that I pick up at Dollar Tree. Now this is where my mind could change a little bit. So I think Dollar Tree is a great place to find cleaning supplies, and it is. And they're always rolling out like new things and dupes for other cleaning products and their own lines of things. So I will still always look at the cleaning aisle of Dollar Tree. But that is also something that we can find at our grocery store as well. And so sometimes there is something that I'll need and we will pick it up at the grocery store. So this is one of those items that these types of items might end up on my grocery list. So I might end up picking up whatever product I want or whatever is a good deal at the grocery store. But it's not one of those either or things. I'm not going to pick up my cleaning supplies only at Dollar Tree, but I'm also not going to get them at Walmart because of the price. So like sometimes at work I keep some cleaning supplies with me because I like to clean my station. I also share a bathroom, and so I put a couple cleaning supplies in there. And I'm gonna get those at Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not opposed to if I'm at the grocery store and it's like, oh, I need like glass cleaner, then I'm not gonna pick up a glass cleaner there, and I may get the store brand. I don't know, or I might on a whim be like, oh, I want the best Windex has to offer. I don't know, that does, sometimes my feelings on that does change. So like I said, that I will still buy some of my cleaning products at Dollar Tree. Then another thing I'm still gonna be on the lookout at Dollar Tree for, and I said this with the makeup, are like random brand name finds. Something that ended up on closeout or whatever, and it just ended up at Dollar Tree for whatever reason. And this happens a lot in the health and beauty section. But you never know where it can happen though, because like last year, my husband and I bought some plates, not plates, they're like little pasta bowls, really cute, and they're Nautica brand, which means they probably came from like a TJ Maxx or a department store, and they ended up at Dollar Tree for $1.25 a piece. So I will always still forever be on the hunt at Dollar Tree and open to something that is a brand name that kind of finds its way to Dollar Tree. And then from there, I will dictate if it's something that I need for $1.50 or not. So now I talked about hair accessories. So now I'm going to talk about hair styling products. So like root touch-up sprays, hair dye back, especially when my hair was dark, things like that. Well, that's going to all just depend on what I need and whether or not there is something that I'm like married to that isn't sold at Dollar Tree. So like for instance, like root sprays. I find the ones at Dollar Tree to be really, really great. If you need a special color, you're kind of out of luck. They got black, brown, and blonde, I believe. Again, hair dye. I've had very good luck with their Color Easy brand. That would still be a steal at $1.50. Of course, the root spray is a steal even at $1.50 or $1.75 because that stuff is at least $6, $7 at the drugstore. And again, hairstyling products are something else where you will find a lot of brand name things roll through. I just found the Anomaly hair bonding treatment mask, which is wonderful. That's a brand name. I just found a bunch of Softy synthetic hair products. And so of course I'm always gonna be curious and try those. So if there's a brand name hair care product and it's something that I think could benefit me, I'm gonna buy it and try it for $1.50, see if I like it, always with the understanding that I might not like it, but that has been true for anything I've ever bought outside of the Dollar Tree. But yeah, just like your regular items as well, like the Be Pure Root Touch-Up Spray. I like their Edge Wax. That's really nice. I would love for them to come up with like a wax stick. But yeah, like I said, Root Touch-Up Spray, hair dye. I've been hearing great things about, I think Be Pure has made like a hair oil that is a dupe for another brand that now I'm wanting to try. So things like that. Like I said, there are things that I'm like married to that I don't get at the Dollar Tree, but I will still get some of these items at Dollar Tree even when the price goes up. Because hair stuff can be like really, really expensive, even at the drugstore. And then again, this is one that I talked about because I do feel like you still kind of get the best bang for your buck. Unless you're someone that ships off a lot of stuff. I think for the average person that does something every now and again, if you frequent Dollar Tree, it's easy enough just to pick up your shipping materials at Dollar Tree. I mean, if you don't frequent Dollar Tree, I'm sure Walmart has some good deals and all that kind of thing. But like I said, I'm not someone that ends up at the regular Walmart very, very often. Now, I do think you can get some shipping supplies at the Walmart neighborhood market. They probably don't have the biggest selection. So again, I don't end up at the big Walmart very often. And this is not something I'm gonna buy at CVS. I don't even look over there at the CVS. I don't even go to the stationery aisle of the CVS. So again, this will still kind of be without question, unless I need something I can't get at the Dollar Tree. Shipping supplies are definitely gonna still be something that I buy at Dollar Tree. As well as greeting cards. Again, yeah, could I maybe go to Walmart and find something for $1? Maybe. I think I saw on the internet that you can get some cards for like 98 cents. But like I said, and I'm not sure, I still have to check to see if this is true. It used to be when the prices were still like $1, probably even when they were $1.25, you could buy 2 cards, unless it was like a special card, like a fancy card, because they've got like fancy cards now, like pop-up cards and stuff. But just like your general cards, you would get 2 for the price. So if they raise it to $1.50 and you can get 2, that's 75 cents a piece. So I still don't see where you'll be able to really buy greeting cards any cheaper than Dollar Tree. And like I said, if you're a frequent shopper at Dollar Tree, it is nice just to kind of pick that kind of thing up at Dollar Tree. And they always, in my opinion, have a really good selection. Even, again, the worst Dollar Trees I've seen still has enough greeting cards to be able to pick something out for the occasion that you need it. And then the last thing is some paper and kitchen supplies. So there's a lot of things, even at $1, I wouldn't buy at Dollar Tree. Like, I'm not gonna buy like steak knives at Dollar Tree. That's something I'm gonna spend money on. But as far as like plastic spoons, if I need like a serving spoon, or if I need like one of those food mover things, you know, I'm gonna get those things at Dollar Tree. And I'm still probably honestly still gonna pick up some of those things at Dollar Tree. I mean, it might get down to where I don't buy spatulas as much anymore. Now, like rubber spatulas, I like the ones that are all silicone, so those are something I don't really buy at Dollar Tree because you can't really find them. We got like a big pack of a bunch of sizes on Amazon for like a really good deal. But yeah, I'm still gonna like get some kitchen supplies at Dollar Tree. Like I said, this isn't a super big category of stuff that I do buy at Dollar Tree, but like I said, I haven't seen a veggie brush in a good minute, and I used to like replace mine once a year with a Dollar Tree one. So I'm still waiting to maybe see if they like bring them back, because that is something that I buy. I like the little bamboo cutting boards. I like they have like these little white cutting boards that are about that big that are really handy. So yeah, like certain things like that. And like I said, there are some things that, like I won't buy a can opener at Dollar Tree. I think I bought one and tried it one time. It was a fail. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things I don't buy in that department at Dollar Tree. The kitchen towels, you know, that kind of thing. But the things that I am interested in, I will still consider buying at Dollar Tree, as well as some paper supplies. So I do buy like my garbage bags, my tin foil, my saran wrap, my baggies at the grocery store. But like one time I found Crock-Pot brand Crock-Pot liners, and then of course the air fryer liners, which we talked about recently, and the little like bathroom bags, I'll pick those up at Dollar Tree as well. I bought some at CVS last year. They were really good quality. They were a lot more expensive, but they were much better quality. But that is still something I can pick up at Dollar Tree that I don't mind picking up, even at $1.50. Now, of course, if Dollar Tree starts selling better kitchen materials when they go into the $1.50 or even $1.75 price point, I would consider spending that amount of money for the right products. You know, also like paper towels, napkins, even plastic cutlery and stuff like that isn't really great at Dollar Tree anyway. That is something I'm gonna spend a little bit more for at the grocery store. But those few items that I am interested in at Dollar Tree, I probably would still purchase if they were a little bit more money. So again, like I said, this is a conversation. Let me know what you will still buy when the prices are $1.50 or $1.75. I know a lot of you are starting to go to other retailers. And so like I said, this is a conversation. Definitely talk to me, talk to each other. We're not alone in this. This affects all of us. If you enjoyed this video, of course, hit the like button. I will have a couple of the other videos I have done on this very topic linked down below. That way you can watch those if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.